Hi, this is a question for Jeff. Because you've been working on this project so long, I wondered if your original vision of how the film would be has evolved over time, or if it stayed pretty true to your original vision.
I came to an interesting crossroads on my adventure with this movie. As I've said before, it was originally I was going to direct my father, Lloyd, in the movie. So I had spent these, 18 years, and going through many, many versions of the script, working with many directors, trying to realize the vision that I had. And just generally, my vision was very close with the book. I wanted to really, the book moved me kind of in a profound way, and I really wanted to do that, the book justice, and I was, very concerned about that. And when Harvey Weinstein and Walden Media said, "Oh, we'll make this movie, but here's how we want to make it," he started to paint it, and I said, "Oh, that's kind of different than I imagined it." And I knew that Harvey was, he's an old school, movie maker. Look at the movies that come out of Harvey's oven, and also Walden. So I figured I'm going to jump in here and just, surf this wave here and see what happens. And then the casting started to happen, and met with Philip and, these guys. But that was the big bump for me. In the book, they're 12, and for various reasons, they wanted to, some of the team wanted to make the kids older, and that was really a struggle for me to let that one go. But then I met these two, and that started to relax. And then Brenton made a great statement that he said, in the book, it's the ceremony of 12, and he said, well, it could be the ceremony of the 12th grade. Where kids are, 17 or 18, and Brenton at the time looked that age. And I remember going through that period with my three girls, and that was the age when they were questioning, what are we going to be, when we grow up, kind of thing. So that kind of worked, and so it was a constant process of letting go. Another kind of a spiritual question that popped up for me while I was working on it was, okay, you're going to let go, Jeff, but when do you yin and when do you yang? And I'm mainly a yinner. I just kind of go surf, let it go. And I came to an interesting answer to that question. When do you yin, when do you yang? And if you just take out that when do you, then it becomes you yin and you yang. And I noticed I'm yinning, but every once in a while, right, Philip, I would say, but it's rare, right, Nick? I would yang, but it would just kind of come out, and that's how I served the project, I figured. I didn't want to suppress that yanging, but I wanted to roll and take all of these different changes and different conceptions than mine, and let them be almost aspects of my larger self. I don't know if that answers your question, but yeah, thank you.
Hi, this is for Michael in the back. Listening to Robert and Lois talk about the foundation that they put together years ago, and you coming in on the project something like 17 years after the fact, what was specifically the things that you brought to the table as a writer, of the drafts?
I first encountered the book in the classroom in Mrs. Brumberg's 5th grade English class in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And the book stayed with me. And I guess your question is what I did. What I tried to do was be invisible and hopefully be a successful extension of Lois's voice. There are added beats into the movie, things that are extrapolations of waves that run throughout the book. But what I tried my best to do, and I know everyone did, was to both honor the book and try to make a good movie.
Traditional Michael sense
Michael always undersells things, that's what he does, but Michael really came in with a vision, and to make this a really, a movie for all audiences, and a big vision that, you know, Jeff talked about how he started out with this vision of just the book, and Michael really took it and created the film that we see today. Well, I think contemporary, but also just the fun, the action, bringing it all together and being able to take the spirit of Lois's book and create a thoughtful summer blockbuster, which is incredible. Well done, Michael.
Thank you, Nikki.
My question is for Meryl, and I was curious, between this movie and Into the Woods and Ricky and the Flash, it seems to me at least that you're kind of picking roles that you can have the most fun in a way now, because you seem to be having a lot of fun in these roles, and I was curious if that was a purposeful choice by you.
As opposed to punishing myself in the rest of my career. Huh. I certainly am having fun with the things that I've been offered. I'm so fortunate, and I haven't quite figured that out, but you know, you don't want to look in the horse's mouth, right? Or
Gift horse in the mouth.
yeah, gift horse.
Look a gift horse in the
Thank
mouth.
you, yeah. I knew there was some kind of analogy there that I'm going to find soon. But yeah, I'm really happy to have been included in this amazing group. And in the next things, God knows how they'll turn out, but I have hope.
We all have hope. Congratulations to this amazing group assembled today. Thank you guys for coming out today. The Giver opens August 15th, and thanks for your time, everybody. Appreciate it.
Thank you all.